What is up, guys? Let's hope this works better. Let's hope this works better today. I did a recording this morning, as you guys saw, for those of you that watched it. Let's hope this works better. Server hitch detected. Alright, that's fantastic. Already getting a server hitch. But that was from the King Kaiju, so... Is he even active right now? I don't believe so. But... we're going to continue doing some more exploration around Therokis and see what we can find, honestly, because there's probably quite a bit left that we haven't looked at. We got a lot of trees. I got to cut all these things down and clear all this out. Yeah, hang on a second. I got to clear all this shit out of here. Oh, that's not even an existent tree? Hello? Hello? There. Hello? Okay. So apparently that tree isn't there. It's just visually there. But they're not actually there. They're visually there, but they're not there. That's cool. That's a bug. That's gonna have to be fixed. I tamed 4 or 5 gotchas today. You guys saw that in the video, so that kind of is fun. I haven't been on since then, because I did my normal editing process of hopping off the game, letting the game edit itself, and then I go from there. So, with that being said, I need to take a look at some Gavagers. I'm not going to make any Gavagers right now. Yeah, that's what those are there, so they're going to have to be definitely taken care of. Let me see. Gavager. What do I need for the gotcha Gavagers? I need a fuck ton of metal. Pardon the language. How much metal do I have? Okay. I have a lot more metal than I thought I had. Alright, so that's fair. What do I have for... I think it was poly. 41. And 240. So polymer is where we're going to struggle. And crystal. What do I have for crystal? Okay, we're good on crystal. So polymer is going to be the big issue. Alright, so what we're going to do then is we're going to make that really easy. We're going to shoot straight over to Therokis and actually do some OSDs, because there's no reason in me not doing them while we have the chance, and we need the stuff, so we might as well go do it. Let me recharge those water bottles up. Excuse me, I just burped. Gotta run up here, store all my gotchas in here. I still have our Manica Marmar that we tamed earlier, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use. We will take the Snow Owl with us. That's a definite. We're going to take that Snow Owl. So let's throw you out. Let's see what you came out with stat-wise. You're kind of trash, honestly. I didn't really look at you earlier. You're kind of booty. Probably should get a better one. Yeah, that one's terrible. Okay. Can I look up owl saddles? Can I look that up by the letter? I do not have a Snow Owl saddle anywhere. Okay. So I guess we're going to get a basic one. I'm thinking now, actually, that Snow Owls are in the game. Well, in this map, more or less. I should be able to find Snow Owl saddles in the OSDs. We're going to put just 16 into this. Just give you a bunch of that, and then the rest of the weight. Because you're absolutely trash, so we're not going to use you for anything but flight. I'm still running on the super high settings. And we're still pushing 40 FPS, 50 FPS, 60, 70, 70, 70. It's teetering. Oh wow, I'm dumb. Of course, if I would put that on his thing. Can I fit through the door? I can. Alright. Do I have a leash? I do have 1 tech leash on me. Alright, so we're going to head off to Therokis and actually work on doing some OSDs. But we're still pushing 50 FPS right here with me doing 50, 60, 70 I'm seeing. And that's with me streaming, with me doing my everything that I usually do. My Elgato was running, so there's quite a bit going on, and it's actually running relatively well, which is kind of insane. So what the plan for today is we're going to stream for a bit. I'm not sure how long. It all depends on how many bugs and things we run into. So if we run into a lot of bugs, we probably won't stream long, because they've only really done server-side patches, which I've noticed hasn't helped as much for the single-player side. I still see pixels flying off. Snow Owl looks cool as hell, though. I'm very glad we found ourselves one. We're going to go out and get another one probably in tomorrow's video as well. Not the water! Dang it. Yeah, I screwed that one up. Ah! Fly up, dude. How am I this bad at this game? How am I that bad? What's going on, Sheriffin? How did I just, like, smack my Snow Owl into the land? It'd probably be so much faster if I was flying on my Miguana. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take the Miguana. The Miguana is a speeder. It's like speedster. Almost said speed derp. I like the Snow Owl, but I need to get that to happen every time for the Snow Owl to be useful. The Snow Owl is a lot better for, like, when I'm on land, trying to just stay in that area, explore around. It's not great for anything else right now. Alright, let's pick you up. There's a little bit of slowdown right there. So we're actually going to do something really quickly before we actually continue. I'm going to hit save game. And I have my settings saved here on my computer, so I could see what I had before. So I'm going to adjust all these to what I had it set to before. Just because I don't really need it on Epic. I never really did. I think I had it set to custom high. 2522 VODLSS performance. I think this is what I had it set to. I just turned everything to high because I really don't need anything else on Epic. Adjust that. Hopefully that'll save. And not crash, because there's a good possibility that it'll crash. Which I think it might have either crashed or froze. Which, I mean, technically it's the same thing. Oh, nope, there it goes. Now it's back. Did my settings save? They did. Okay. See, now we're going to see a lot more consistent of frames. Yeah, see, I'm pushing 80s, 90s. Which I'm fine with. I don't need 150 frames. I could get 100 frames. That's not a question at all. I could easily get 100 frames on Epic. If I adjusted everything properly. And I see a red drop to the right. Do I go for it? Yeah, why not? I'm right here. Might as well. If I was farther away, it'd be a different story. But how we doing, Sheriffin? You been playing the new update at all? What's going on, Caro? Is this drop down already? Yes, you are. Oop. But with us needing a bunch of corrupt nodules, I mean, not nodules specifically. Ooh, an Edmontonia saddle. I'll take that, I'll take those. Trash, trash, trash. Let's get some air, get some speed, and then we're going to cruise. But with us needing a bunch of polymer, we're just going to go get some corrupt nodules from doing OSDs. It's going to be our best way to get it the fastest. I believe that's going to be the fastest way. I mean, I know I could craft a bunch of polymer. That's not the problem. But why not just go get it from doing OSDs, which could give me better loot as well that I could also use. So, I mean, it kind of makes no sense not to. Ah, you're still stuck with the CurseForge issue? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a little bit with them, because realistically, they're having to do a lot of extra work, and I'm not defending CurseForge because, I mean, honestly, I don't like the idea that we have to go through CurseForge for mods now. I liked it the old way where we had it through Steam. I understand why we have to go through CurseForge, because if not, consoles wouldn't have mods, which, again, makes sense. But I don't like the way that we have to do everything through them, because if their servers go down, we lose our mods. So I think they should try to do something else so we can keep our mods. Because if their servers go down, you can't play on a server with their mods. Yeah, I can see that. I've been seeing a lot of that too, Koa, that everybody's saying that it's console that's getting pretty fucked by the pretty bad time that CurseForge is having. PC hasn't been terrible, like you said. As you've seen from just what I've been doing, PC hasn't been terrible in terms of mods. I've been able to get most of my mods up and running, and pretty seamless at that. So I can't complain too much. There are a couple issues that this game has specifically now with the update that needs to be fixed, but again, those will just be fixed in due time. And I've seen a lot of people complaining that the game doesn't look as great as they wanted it to. But use a little bit of logic with that, right? Like, okay, so this game was made initially in Unreal Engine 5.2, I believe, or 5. Hello? 5.2 or 5.0 was what it was. But it was made with that specific Unreal Engine system, right? And so you're upgrading it to a completely different engine. You're upgrading it from what you were to what you are. You're not necessarily changing anything. I think what they specifically stated once prior, and quote me if I'm wrong, but I think they specifically stated that all they're doing is upgrading the engine and the maps, the initial maps, so like the Island, Scorched, Aberration, Extinction, aren't going to be getting the 5.5 true like transition until later on. So, in essence, you're still playing the 5.2 version just with the 5.5 shell, from what I'm understanding in that little bit of a message that they posted. If I knew what community crunch it was in, I would tell you, but I don't. It was in one of the previous ones, and I know I've covered it. So Ragnarok is going to see the biggest increase in terms of quality. Like, that is going to be hands down the best looking map next to probably Astraeus. But I feel Rag is going to look a lot better than Astraeus in terms of everything, because it's going to have the full 5.5 upgrade. It's not just going to be the 5.5 coat of paint kind of thing. It's going to be the full start from scratch built in 5.5. Because now that this game runs in 5.5, it'll have that ability to grow off of. Oh, Primal Nemesis just got an update. I just saw a Discord message from the Mr. Chaos. I don't want to do that. I want an OSD. I haven't seen one yet. But I do believe that that's what's going to happen. I do believe personally that Rag is going to look so much better and play even more better than what we're playing on right now. From here on out, it's going to look fantastic. I thought at some point in June we were supposed to get the pre-orders for Lost Colony. Don't quote me on it, but I thought that's what they had talked about. Because once they do that, I will be pre-ordering Lost Colony. That is not a question. Not a question of when. It's a question, or not a question of why. It's a question of when. Oh, there's some slowdown. But let's give it a second. It's rendering something in. Nope, it's my encoder preset again. Ooh, yeah, that's choppy as hell. Bro, I don't understand what's doing this. I really don't. Like, I've sat here trying to play through this. It's something is killing my frames. Is it VSync, maybe? No, VSync's turned off. Have I been to the new island? Yes, I've been quite a bit. I actually have a video on the channel, Sheriffin, that specifically covers me going to the new island. Bro, this is so bad all of a sudden. So it's not caused by... Whoop. Can I land quick? Alright, I'm going to pause this. Save game. Escape key. This is the best way I've figured out how to get through this. Is to go back to the main menu, because it resets everything. As you can see, my stats are all back up. And then just launch back in. This is the best way I figured out how to do this. To completely get it more or less fixed. Is to just go back out and come back in. At this very second, at least. This is the only way I figured out how to fix it. Oh, I fell. Alright, let's try that again. Once more with feeling. The thing that's blowing my mind is it's saying encoding overloaded on... Oh, sweet, awesome then, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Sheriffin. Yep, I do ARC content, as you can probably assume. I don't get why it's saying, because like right now on my end, everything looks perfectly smooth. There's not a single issue anymore. I also love that on the S dinos, you can use weapons off their back. That is easily one of the best things. You think it'll drop the 18th? I mean, me personally, I'm not afraid of when it drops. I just am excited to see it drop. How does the stream look? Is it smooth again on your end? I'm being chased by a Pteranodon. Alright, yeah, it's smooth again. I can see that now on both sides. Yeah, the thing that's annoying is it's saying it's my encoder being overloaded, but my encoder has never been overloaded prior to this before. And it only is doing this post the 5.5 update, which again, we all knew this was going to happen. We knew something like this was going to happen. Gotcha. Yeah, so I have a full series. Yep, here it is again. Yeah, it's red. It's... What do you connect? What are you doing that is making this go crazy? No, it's doing it again. Right as you sent that message, I'm like 30 seconds ahead of you guys in terms of everything because of the lag on the video right now. I have no clue why you're doing this. Try that again. Yeah, I know if I remove the fog and clouds, it'll get better FPS, but I really like the fog and the clouds. I just want to know why it's... why my encoding is acting up. It's just out of nowhere, too. It's honestly been only doing it since this new update, which again, this is the same thing a lot of people have been saying. They're getting this weird stutter. And that's what's happening there. So, what I'm thinking... I'm hoping, not thinking necessarily, I'm hoping that they could fix this really soon. We'll head to Limnocus, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do an OSD with that kind of lag spike. With me going from 80 frames down to 8, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So I just got to get slightly higher. I am dying somehow. We just got to get slightly higher and I'll take the Iguana off the island. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's get to a high point here, and we'll leave. Because I'm not... Hopefully they fix this bug, like, ASAP, because it's causing a lot of issues. Unless if this is coming from me specifically because of the fact that I'm playing on or streaming through OBS, because I've noticed. I'm wondering if OBS is having issues as well. What dino do I use? Specifically, I use the Desolatitans, a Carch, and a Dreadnoughtus. I run with just 4. Even up to purple OSDs, I run with just 4. See, that's the only thing, Caro, is I don't think anything's I know nothing's going on in the background. I have everything up right now. I can see my processes, which are going on. OBS is using a lot of it, and this number 2 one that's using a lot of it is Ark itself, which we kind of knew that. And it crashed. So, right there. It's not telling me why it crashed, though. See, like, it was doing this all morning, too. Like, it's crashed, like, 8 or 9 times for me today total. Okay, maybe not 8 or 9. It's more like 6. But still. It has effectively crashed quite a bit. Desolatitan. Oh, okay. Desolatitan. That is a giant monstrous titan. I will show you what that is if I can get back to base without the game completely dying. So, the Desolatitan is pretty badass. It's a creature created by Dragonheart. And they run the Arkology mods, which has its own thing that I was doing a series on my Ultimate Ark series. But, oh, we're all the way back here. Cool. Bet. Okay. But there's an Ultimate Ark series I was doing, which I still am, kind of. Which is good. Teleport to Blue Obelisk Terminal. The Desolatitan's a giant creature. It is comparable to a Giga, I believe people have said. Oh, there's the lag again. What? It is a mod, correct. Bro, this is getting bad. And the problem is, it's not even that it's just doing it when I'm streaming. It's doing it anytime. If you're not doing like a super long series, Koa, the S dinos are better. If you're doing something insanely long, it is Arkology all the way. Also, by the way, Sheriff, yeah, I'm gonna call you Sheriff. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, you're more than welcome to. We do art content, as you can see, and I like to do videos daily, and I stream, for the most part, when I get the time, about daily. But this is a Desolatitan. You asked what a Desolatitan was? That's a Desolatitan. You've got 9 levels. 70k health. We have 68. You 68. Yeah, this is a Desolatitan. There are 4 different variants, I believe. Scorched, normal, Arkology, and the R and X Desolatitan 5, but they're not out yet. They will come out with Genesis. But this is a Desolatitan. It is a giant beast. It is a beast of a creature. Yeah, these guys hit pretty hard. I have a Carch. It's an S Carchadonkadonkasaurus. Mine's not bad, but I just prefer the Desolatitans. I've noticed, I don't know if it's just me, but with the choppiness, I've noticed it happens a lot more when I'm flying around or moving around at high speeds. Ooh, there's an Astral Mammoth. That is the first one of those we've seen. That looks really cool. That's an Alpha Mammoth, pretty much. Whoop. 260, not what I meant to do. But these two paired together, they hit a lot hard. A lot hard? A lot harder. Yeah, if it bugs out like that again and gets really choppy, we'll probably end up having to end the stream, because there's no way I'm going to try to keep playing this with such a laggy. 2,500. I'm hitting 2,500 because I'm mate boosted, and I'm riding it so I get the imprint buff. Other than that, the other one's hitting 1,800. But they hit insanely hard together, and the more they get hit, the stronger they get, the stronger damage they do. Similar to, like, I think Gigas that way. They get hit harder, they do more damage. Hey, you killed the Astral Mammoth. Do you have anything in your inventory? Do you have anything in your inventory? Why can't I? There we go. Hey, black helmet. Metal arrows. That's cool. I mean, I'll take that. I'm not about to complain about that. Whoop. Not what I meant to do. That is an S Fenrir, which we may end up actually taming one of those in this series. We haven't gotten one on Astraeus yet, because we had one on Svartalheim. But we may end up having to tame one of those at some point. Alright, let's continue up into the woods, see what we can find. Because like I said, it's starting to look like I'm... Oh, I had to drop one, my bad, didn't mean to interrupt you. It's starting to look like it's going to be harder and harder for me to stream until they fix this. Because it's not that my internet can't handle it, my internet's doing just fine. Internet's doing just fine, the console, oh, 140 mana. 31 points into health, that could be pretty good. Yes, I do. I have both Minotaur and the Cyclops tamed. I have tamed both of said creatures. The Cyclops is insane. Do I want to tame this Mala? I do have 25 raw prime. Might as well. Ow! Why you hit me? Didn't do anything to you. All I said was I was gonna tame you. I didn't say you had to attack me. I was gonna shoot right there, but I was like, Got it. I am a legend. Call me a sniper. Not really, I'm actually kind of trash. The colors on this one, though, it's got like an orange back. I forgot to activate the birthday event, so I might have to activate that anniversary event here soon, just so we can get that going, too, to get some of those rare colors. Does he take headshots? Stop moving. That's a neck shot. The Cyclops is busted. I hate you can't bring it into boss fights. I missed. How did I miss that shot, bro? Am I boosted? Oh, Snow Owl. 55. You're terrible. If you were better, I would get you. Alright, you're out. Get away from my guy. Go away. Go away from my guy. Get down. What is going on here? Is there just everything attacking everything? Snow Owl down. Come at me. So I can just put you in the ground already. Thank you. Alright, you done? You done playing that game? Aw, baby direwolf. I will not attack you. I will leave you be to do what you must. But alright, Managa Marmar. I like the Arkology looks more than the S-Dinos, but the S-Dinos adds more creatures. I mean, JWE3 might be announced in 2 hours, Summer Games Fest. Oh, okay, Jurassic World. Gotcha. What's going on, Pang? How you been? It is a mod. I love the net gun. It is a B+ mod. I have to have it. Once I saw that it was an option, I took it. I was like, there's no way I'm not using the net gun. The net gun, it was so, in my opinion, it was kind of dumb that they didn't add it right back into the game. I understand why they did it. Just try to keep, like, the game the mods or the map separated. Yeah, this is an. I mean, you got to think, Koa. This is an S Megawana. This looks a lot better, in my opinion, than a normal Megawana. But I also got very lucky with this one. I don't think many have seen a Megawana look like this. So I probably got pretty lucky with my Megawana. Let's go over here. I do have to go fight some wyverns at some point to get the rest of the things I need. Dude, there is a guy. The guy I told you about earlier, Koa, is still running his mouth on Twitter to Nakatis. Oh, Fenrir. Oh, that's a 145 Fenrir. Huh. Let me float over here. I learned I have wasp sting allergies. Oh, so you're allergic to bees. I think I am, actually. What is biting my ankles? I crashed. Bro! That probably didn't fucking save. I guarantee that didn't save. As long as I'm not too far back, I'm fine. Alright, I'm here. I don't have the mana tamed anymore, but it is what it is. I made the mistake of not saving once I knocked it out. I knew better. I should have just saved. Okay. It is what it is. Alright. I guess. Let's just keep going. Just keep exploring around. Yeah, it's almost impossible right now to... Go! Welcome to the Boyos. Granted, you've already been one, but still. Welcome to the Boyos. Oh my god, what is this rock doing? Yeah, there's a lot of issues that still need to be adjusted, but it's not as bad as people are making it out to be. It's just a lot of the PvP players are bitching too much. Nothing new. That's what they do. PvP players just like to whine. No offense to anybody here that's a PvP player, that is. The vast majority of them like to whine, let me put it that way. Alright, let's continue on this way and see what we got going on. Maybe we could find something good. Thyla? Where? Is that an S Thyla? No, it's a normal Thyla. Just looks like it's an S Thyla. Oh, that is an S Thyla. It's 60. That is cool. Yeah, dude, the rock is going nuts. Oh, Manicum Armor? 95. Dang it. I'm still looking for another Snow Owl. So we've crashed now, what, 4 times since stream started? 3 or 4 times? Let's hope it doesn't continue. Alright, we're cruising now at some decent speed. This right here, I believe, would be a really good base spot if someone wanted to build on. This little island right here would be insane. This little, it's not even really an island, but this little area would be an insane little spot to build down in. Oh, whoa, max level gotcha. Where? Right there. Okay. Ooh, nice pair. Wow. 3 gotchas here. I don't have anything to tame it with. I have electronics. Normally I would try to tame that, but I don't have anything to tame it with. Is that an S-Rex over there? Let's see. Yes, level 20. S55. Not terrible, not great. I do need to find more snow owls. But yes, 100%. Koa. They believe that the game needs to be specifically tailored to them when there's 2 different sides of the game. And it's even funnier that the PvP side is actually the toxic side of the game compared to the PvE players. Like, just by talking to somebody, you can see what side they play just by how they act and how entitled they can be. Like I said, no knock on... Not every PvP player is that way. That's not what I'm saying, but... It's pretty obvious most of the time that they are. Are you lost, little guy? Oh, there's your parent. I'm glad we have gotchas on the new island. I've got my gotcha Gavagers I want to start using. I could use stone. That would take a hot minute, though. Oh, wow, that rock is tweaking, too. If it seems like I'm delayed in answering you guys, it's because the stream as a whole, like, 30 to 40 seconds behind right now because of that lag spike we had twice. So I would have to completely restart the stream for that lag latency to go away. That's the only way I could fix that. I mean, I do have a 300%. Probably could hard. Ooh, snow owl. I just saw you. Where'd you go? It's a level 100. Wait, is this over here a thing? Something is over here a thing? No, it's not. Alright, if these rocks weren't tweaking out, hopefully none of you are epileptic for flashing things. Because those rocks will tweak you out. If you are, I apologize. Look away. That's a low-level snow owl, huh? Yep. Ah, whoop! Not what I meant to do. Trying not to look right at them, but that's the direction I need to go in. Games Fest is going on right now, you said earlier? Ooh. That's another mammoth. Let's actually fight this. Bro, it didn't save the first one we fought. Okay. Whatever. We'll just do it again, I guess. Hopefully we'll get something decent from this one. Oh, and also, Seraph, because you were asking earlier about these guys, if they go into rage mode, which is when they take enough damage, their damage drastically spikes. I think it pretty much like almost doubles in terms of how much output they do. It's pretty insane how much damage they actually do once they're fully in rage mode. I might actually let them have that happen while I keep attacking. Yeah, it's gonna take way too long. I'm just gonna probably finish it off before it even actually does anything to me. I love that this thing has almost 70k health, though. Again, one more shot. Ooh, got saddles. What did I get? Chalcitherium? Nothing great. Take the prime, I suppose. Ow. Hurt my ankle. Eat some of this there. Food. Hop on the back of this. Save. So I don't lose it. And then keep going. But yeah, they kind of get that rage buff like the... ooh. Lovely. 50. Okay. I always like to look at the Deinonychus, just because I may tame one if we see a good one, but they don't get the boosted levels that they normally would get. Like a normal creature tame would get. 20, they're terrible. Because of the fact that they're too broken if they are. I just can't wait till we get eggs back on Valguero, which should be in August, right? Is what August is when they said for Valguero? Later, Pang! I think you were saying bye-bye to us. Well, I'm not sure if you're talking to the mammoth. Let's zoom down this way. Oh, whoa, hello. Bro's just walking on the air, apparently. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Anything in here that I can take out? Oh, it's attacking that gotcha. Leave it alone. It's a 140. It didn't do anything. I think those gotchas were down. Oops. Were down here, weren't they? I bet you they were right over here. Yep, there they are. I see them. Let's make our way towards those guys. 145 and a 95. Oh, there's two of them. Two 145s. I forgot. Oh, that's a 150. That's going to need like 59 stone, it says. I don't believe that that's right. There's no... What are you doing? What? Since when can gotchas fly? Didn't know that was a thing. Oh. How am I tame... Did my thing just say Alpha Manigum Armor again? How am I taming you? Did I drop something near you? Did I poop and you picked it up? I think I had to poop and you picked it up. Because I haven't been near you. Alright. Here, let me drop my rock. Take some of that, take some of that, and take some of that. Pick it up, please. What did you pick up? Stone? Oh yeah, it's gonna be an easy tame on this one. I don't know if I'd say that one's magic. I think that one's broken. More than anything. Alright, let's see. Let's get some more stone. While you're taming up, there should be enough stone there to keep you occupied for a little bit, but let's grab some more just in case. Normally I was using element earlier just because it was so much faster, because I had just an abundance of it and I didn't really care. I still do have an abundance of it. It's doing Tybo. Dude, it's doing a little bit of everything. It's a little weird, not gonna lie. It's a weird flex. Alright, so now it's digging into the stone, huh? Or is it digging into the... I dropped everything and it's just picking random stuff up. Uh-oh. Shit, that's a Surratt attacking that gotcha. That thing's not gonna survive. I couldn't make it over there in time. There's no way. I might be able to go save the day. Oh, we had enough stone. I might be able to get here in time to save this. What level are you? 20. Bro's flying. Bro's using his magic to protect himself. I missed that shot. Whoa! Did you take out my gotcha? I think it got the gotcha right as I got here. Dang it. I'm gonna save. Alright, let's see what this gacha gave us. Ah! We don't need any of those. Alright, I guess we'll try to tame you two. Because if I can get a Gavager going with a couple of really good ones, I want black pearls. That's what I'm aiming for, is black pearls. This one's not going to take much at all. Alright, here you go. Take my rock. Pick that up. Start eating it. I will sit here and protect you. Because you being level 20, you're not going to be able to defend yourself. Oh, that went up by 20% per one bite. Damn. Just keep chomping away. Do not move. Keep chomping away. Just keep on chomping. Yep. 2 more feeds is all it needs. Wow, that rhymes. Alright, yep, 1 more feed. Come on. There it is. Alright, save. Let's check. That one was a low level. Bro, how do you have almost identical... Bro, I'm just looking for black pearls. Are you the alpha mana? Are you the alpha mana, Gamarmar? I just need black pearls. If I can find a gacha with black pearls, it would be the best thing possible for me right now. Because I have silica pearls. I got a bunch of those. I could also try to breed them out now at this point since I've got so many. Jesus, a Perlovia. That thing just made me shit. I ducked in real... I legitimately just ducked. Like it was going to do something to me. Bro's got me dazed and confused. Stop. Is a baby? What? Is a baby gacha? Hold on. What? Where is this thing? I didn't see this. Bro, there's a baby gacha. Mine. Come to me. Thank you. What do you have? Ah, you're bad too. Nope, another gacha. I'm probably going to have a cluster of gachas, to be honest. And I'm not even going to use half of them. Because generally what I like to do is if there's however many resources, I think there's like 27 or something, that each gacha can produce, I'll generally have one of each style specifically producing those, and I just let them go ahead and do it. I know that they get random resources, but I was hoping I'd get lucky and find an element dust. Element dust is really hard to come by in gachas as well. Because see, if I can get ones that have the basic, like obsidian, crystal, metal, both sets of pearls, and element dust, and probably stone and everything, like I'll probably do one of everything, and have like a, I'll make like a farm thing where the constant owl pellets work. So I'll probably do something along the lines of that at some point. I don't know where I do it on our island. I'd probably have to do it like towards the back side or on a different island to the side or something. Pick up my extra rock. Save again. You are 85. What did you come out with? Okay, I'll take green gems. That's different. I have not had green gems before. That is different. Okay. Let me go down here and grab some water while I got a minute. After you guys are probably dying laughing at the fact that I almost just... Not almost, I pretty much shit my pants being attacked by that, Perlovia. But it is what it is. Let's see. So, we've gathered 4 gachas already. We haven't had great luck getting anything good from them. We've had constant silica pearls, though. Silica pearls and I think it is, like, sap. Sap is pretty good to get from them, though. But with my B+ mod giving me sap naturally, like I can grow it, I really don't need a gacha to do that. I hear dodos? Okay, so maybe I wasn't completely wrong, because I was thinking I was slightly wrong when I said Limnocus would be a really good area to start out. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad area. Because you got pretty much everything here, really. You got your starter dodos you can take out for free hide, free loot. You pretty much got everything you could possibly want. You're correct that since there's an abundance of element, I really don't need the element dust farm. I'm just so used to having one. Like, because back in the day, this is going to make me sound old as hell, I used to play Survival Evolved with my buddy, Gene. I don't know if you guys have met Gene yet. I think some of you have. He's been in a stream before. But we would have a legitimate element farm where the gotchas would produce it. He would go to... Ooh, ruins. He would go to the Galaxy in Gen 2, that outer realm area in the middle. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. But he would go there and farm a bunch of element with a Tech Strider. And then I would go do like OSDs and whatnot. And I would get us a bunch more. So we'd had, I want to say close to almost 1 million element probably at one point in time. That's not a lot. But for a small tribe of 2 people, that's actually not terrible. We were just at that point where we had too much element and there was nothing to do with it. And now that element veins can give you element, it's not that now that they can. The fact that they can makes it easier, plus the fact that, I mean, really the abundance of element is fantastic. It's just I like the fact that I can just have it passively producing too. That kind of benefits me a lot. I still have yet to see anything else that we could really tame. I've seen a total of 2 snow owls. The game seems to be a lot smoother on foot than it does flying. Oh, no, 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 stop, shit. So the Additons, if you were wondering. I hate you so much, Perlovia. Back to what I was saying. So the Additons, if you were wondering, do not heal, but they hit as hard as a T-Rex, or on par with a T-Rex, is what I had seen. So they're not something you generally want to mess with, specifically, if you can avoid it. But if you want a powerhouse in the size of a pig, that's where you go. Here it is again. I've got to do the save thing. Gotta go like this. Oh, wait, did it fix itself? Oh, okay. It must have got scared that I was going to close it out. And it's like, oh, I'll fix. I was like, yeah, I thought so, bud. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, dude, these rocks are annoying that they're tweaking so bad. Whoa, that's gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt pretty bad. Let's eat some meats. Let's continue on this way and see what we can. Oh, I saw another astral mammoth. Let's take out my scorched Desolatitan again. I might actually have to put one of the Desolititans on my hotbar so I don't have to keep pulling things in and out and swapping them around. Let's go take out one of these astral mammoths again. Oh, this is the same one we were at earlier. Oops, no, this is not a new one. It's the same one we were at earlier that we fought before the game crashed on us. Okay, that makes sense as to why this is here. Let's finish this out. What is biting my ankle? An Anki. What did we get? That's not terrible. That is really good. Okay, hello. We'll take all 3 of those. We're going to save really quick. Do I have anything else I want to try to get? Not up in this corner specifically. So I say, let's do this. Put you away now. Switch over to the Meguana. Yeah. Crashed again. We're gonna give it one more time. Okay. Dude, that's insane that this thing keeps crashing. I don't get it. I do not get it. We're closing in on 700 subs. We are 2 away from 700 right now. That's insane. Can we hit 700 before Ark crashes so much it makes me want to turn the stream off? Let's try this once more with feeling. This game, dude. Yeah. It is terribly annoying. And what's even worse is every time it lags and crashes like that, it adds like an extra few seconds to the latency in the stream. So when you guys are... Mana. That's an Alpha Manica Marmar. I'm not going to fight that because I don't really feel like it. Well, that's the terrible thing, Sheriff, is I never had this issue prior to this update. Like, I never crashed this much. Or, honestly, for like, I want to say close to 8 months, 9 months, I didn't crash at all. Like, there was no crashes. Oh, no, it's not the graphics settings. It's entirely the game. Because I've always ran it on these settings. It's just the new Unreal Engine update. It's a kernel level, so it's something internally on their end that when they push this out, it's causing it just to crash. They'll eventually fix it. I'm not worried about them not fixing it. It's just I don't want to keep tolerating with it if I don't have to. This is an S Snow Owl. Let's see, what do we got around here? Yeah, if we crash another time, I'm probably just going to wrap the stream up. Because with how much crashing we're having, it's just going to keep putting us behind by a bunch of time and latency. And it's just going to be the point where you guys will type something or I'll say something. And then close to a minute later is by the time it actually gets a response, or vice versa. Or I'd have to just continually keep restarting the stream. I'm hoping they have some patch out before this weekend, so today. Hoping they figured it out. Do I think they will? Probably not. I'm just being... Yeah, like I said, it's just something that they had to fix over time, and it's gonna happen. I just hope it's sooner rather than later, because they should all be in office right now working on making sure everything is great, because they just pushed out this huge update. So their main goal should be making sure this stays effective and working over the weekend. So, but apparently the main issue why we didn't get this on Tuesday like we were aiming for was due to Xbox holding it back, the certification process on Xbox. Danatheriums, 3 of them. That's a max level Danatherium. Normally I would try to tame that, but I don't need it right this second. Hey, look, I do not know why I just yawned. Minotaur. 2 of them, actually. Should be a patch by 6 p.m. Hopefully there's a patch for everything that fixes all the issues we're having. Mainly just the crash and the lag issues would be the best part. If they could fix those 2, I'd be fine with it. Not even lag, the stuttering. I want to go see what's in the Maelstrom. I know there's got to be something in there. But I don't think there's anything in there that I can do right this second. Who's fighting? Oh, they're fighting a Kentro. That makes sense. I noticed there's no Giga spawns on this side of the map. Or if there are, I just have yet to see one. Tech Rex, level 30. Oh, that means I lost my Tech Rex. Damn it! I tamed a 168 Tech Rex yesterday. I completely forgot about during that stream. Whoa, hello. What are you doing there, bud? Let's just keep floating towards the Maelstrom. Let's go, I guess, take a look at that maybe before we crash again. When you're wondering what the Maelstrom actually is, I don't know if it's just this location or the whole ocean. That I haven't been able to figure out because I also haven't explored much because of how bad the lag spikes get, or the stuttering gets. When I open my inventory, the last thing I need to do is open my inventory underwater and drown because I'm stuttering. This guy's almost out of stam. I'm gonna have to stop up here. But yeah, I've been trying to get, if I can get another snow owl or two to breed up and have them just make a bunch of snow owl pellets, will be great for our gotchas, because then it'll increase. Another reason that I forgot to mention about gotchas, you probably know, is because they drop all that gear. All that gear I can then turn into, that's a red drop right there. I could then turn into extra grindable loot. Well, I mean, it is loot, but it's all grindable that I could use. I'd probably weigh less if I use my backpack like I'm supposed to. CP cementing paste? Yep, red drop right there. Oh, hey Savage, sorry I didn't see your message there for a second. Are mods up and running for Steam? Yes. Whoa! That's a hell of a drop. How you doing there, Gigantoraptor? Alright. Xbox, no. I do not believe that Xbox is up and running. The mods only on Steam, I think, are right now working specifically. Ah, Carcanos. They actually have Carcanos down here now. Hell yeah, dude. That wouldn't spawn here yesterday when I was down here. Oh, there it is again, the lag spike. And then it fixes itself. That really confuses me. Alright, so we got Spinos down here. And Carcanos. As well as whatever that is right in front of me. I can't see what that is from this distance. Megalania. Okay, so Megalanias spawned down here for Megalania Toxin. That is good. That is very good. Oh, fish are bugged out. That kind of sucks. Aberrant Spino. I'm stepping on random trees because it's still rendering a lot of it in. Clear that guy out. I mean, I could just fight things down here and get a bunch of cement, not cementing paste, organic polymer. Oh, is that an otter? That's an aberrant otter. Only problem is I can't bring fish on land to it. It needs to go in the water. So otters spawn down here too. That's interesting. I like that so far. Down here is pretty, What is the CP? These trees? You holy shit, you... Pardon my language. You weren't kidding. These trees are actually cementing paste. Bro, what? What? You were not kidding. Bro, that's insane. Did not know those trees were cementing paste. The more you know. That's very interesting that he went with that option. I'm kind of interested. That's so cool, dude. That he went with cementing paste for those. That is insane. Let's save this little baby, whatever this is. Oh, there's a little otter. 90. Oh, there's another tree in front of me, apparently. But yeah, that's nuts, dude. I'm not sure which one would get better. I think, both. I would just have to go get them. But this is very exciting that they have Megalania toxin down here. That's insane, dude. Like, I was running into a lot of issues getting Megalania toxin for the bosses. This right here fixes that. Okay, and the organic. Okay, that is chef's kiss down here then. Kind of makes no sense that this is just an empty area like this down here, though. There's gotta be something else down here. I mean, I don't mean empty as in like there's nothing here. Empty as in like there's gotta be some more hidden down here than what meets the eye. An S-Otter? Oh, hell yeah, S-Otter. I may actually have to grab one of those. But if this is all... Yeah, wow. If these are all cementing paste, you could easily come down here and farm up thousands and thousands of cementing paste. Especially once it's fixed. You're looking at an insane amount of cementing paste here. Am I stuck on a tree or something? Nope, no, I'm not. Yo, that's nuts, dude. Transfer this over. Since I'm not taming gotchas right now, I'm actually going to drop all that stone so I don't have all that weight on me. But we got 3 platform saddles from that one drop, which is insane. I'm not going to use any of them. See, I've seen them in the artifact caves, but I didn't run into as many as I wanted. Like, I wanted a bunch of them. Like, I generally like to stock up on them. Wait a minute. Where's that otter? Alright, I'm going to take your Megalania toxin. I'll pick you up. And I'm going to save midair. I just saw an aberrant piranha body somewhere. I don't remember where. Right here. Oh man, I can't drag it. Nope. Let's see if we can find another dead fish body somewhere. Probably should pull this out, huh? So I have some sort of protection. It's a Spino. Don't want to mess with him if I don't have to. I can take him out. That's not the issue. I just don't really want to if I don't need to. But with this all being cementing paste, that opens up a lot. Honestly. That's a rock. Thought that was a fish. Because that now turns this spot down here. Is there metal or something down here too? Like in the water maybe? Because if so, then you could easily live down here. And have like, or not even fully live down here. You could have like a little base down here if you absolutely wanted to. And there would be nothing really dangerous. I mean, yeah, you have Spinos, but that's why you build around the Spinos. Oh, found another fish in the sky. Can I reach you from here? Nope, too far. Alright. There's the otter. That thing looks so cool, dude. Yeah, that thing is so cool. Only thing that's gonna suck is how do I get a fish up to him? Just gotta, or if I can find one. Oh, right there. I see a fish. I think that's a fish. Well, I don't know if it's technically dangerous. This could be, I mean, you gotta think there is Spinos and stuff here. So technically it could be dangerous. Or that, maybe this isn't the Maelstrom. I thought that's what this was, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was mistaken. Fish? One fish? Because it doesn't say on my screen what this is. This may not be the Maelstrom. This may be something else where I'm at right now. Hey, 2 fish on land. Let's go. Get a free S Otter, which is kind of a terrible level, but it is what it is. Bro, you want this fish? I got the fish. Take fish. Thank you. Hell yeah. Now you got protection. Hell yeah. Now we got an S Otter on our shoulder. That thing looks so cool, dude. Nothing in you. I mean, I think that's probably it down here. The Maelstrom might be more dangerous than what I'm making it look like. You also gotta think, I do have some pretty high-level gear. I have some high-level dinos. If you came here early game, you probably would get wrecked, to be honest. More than likely. Back off. There are Megalanias here, too, so that kind of is dangerous because they can give you rabies. I mean, there might be something more dangerous around here that I'm just not seeing. Where's the body to this thing? Can I get near it to drag it? I can't. Okay, that thing's stuck. Not entirely sure. There's probably something else under the water than in the Maelstrom then. Like down in there. There are Sarcos here, so technically that's dangerous, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. Truthfully, I'm not gonna lie to you and say. You see fish in the water, you can grapple them. Did not know that. The more you know. That's a lot of Spinos. It's like 5. That one's doing donuts in reverse. That one is doing donuts in reverse. Find water? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll sit right here and drink from my canteen, thank you. Oh, stuck on a tree. Aberrant Spino on land. I'm thinking this has got to be it down here. There may be more. I'm not sure. That rhymes too. There's probably a cave of some sort in here, or a dungeon. That's very dangerous, but I just don't know where it is. They actually could put Deinosuchus down here, honestly. Because of the fact that there's Sarcos, they could spawn Deinosuchus in here. Now that I'm thinking about that, that is a very valid point. Did we hit 700 yet? I haven't taken a chance to look. There's gotta be something else around here, right? Oh, that wouldn't be a bad spot to build. Right here. If you could build a decent little base on top of this platform here, you could do a lot with this. Yeah, there's a flat little area you could build on. I mean, pretty much PvE only, because this is way too open for PvP. But you could build here and then have easy access to everything down there. And then we have the rest of... Yeah, that's going to be something huge. That's 696 if it's up to date. 697, 3 subs away. Bet. Let's see. Nope, it actually just updated on my end to 698. We are 2 away. But with how laggy this has been, if we crash again, like I said, we're probably just going to wrap it up. Or if we even just lag a ton again, probably going to wrap it up. Because we're close to, I believe we're like a minute behind in terms of latency right now. I would have to completely restart the stream to fix that. But I really like that Limnocus has a little bit of everything. Like, it has this nice little cove over here, which I don't know what's in the cove. But there's a cove, there's a snowy biome to the north, a aberration zone to the right, as well as like a redwood forest. This has just about everything you could ask for in a region. So like you could theoretically live here in this redwoods area, or not here, but in this area, and have like a base in the redwoods and be completely safe for the most part. Is this a cave? No, it's a cubby hole. No, it's not necessarily complicated, but if I stop stream, because it's about that time when I take the puppy out usually anyway. About 3 to 4 my time is when I take him out, which is, it's about that time now. So that's what I was thinking. If I end up, because if it crashes again, I'm just going to end it, take him out, take him for a walk. Because it's his usual potty time here shortly. What are you, Meguana? 95. So that's usually, I lost track of what I was saying, sorry. But it's usually what I do about this time is take him to the potty. 95. That, and if I do switch stream, like to start it over again, I'm going to switch to OBS, and that's going to take me a little bit to get that all changed over, because, not OBS, Streamlabs. Because Streamlabs, for some reason, I can get that to run smoother than I can OBS. I'm not sure why, I wish I knew. Is that the same Tech Rex? Yes, it is. That's all 30. Yeah, the 168 Tech Rex we ran into over here is completely gone now because of the fact that the server I had to do, not the server, the thing I had to completely restart over because I lost everything. Which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. I would like to find caves. Well, no. I don't think he plans on putting Shadowmanes on this map, but there is a mod called the Pseudomane, which is like a hybrid. If you look on my channel, I have a bunch of videos involving the Pseudomane. They are a mixture of the Pyromane plus the Shadowmane. It's like a hybrid version. And they're actually insanely good. And if you can get them, the mod's free, but if you can get one, they spawn on, what's the island again? Therokis? They spawn on Therokis. And you could utilize that. What are you doing, dude? You pooping? Yep. You can utilize that as just a regular, like, Shadowmane. Because in my opinion, they're just as good, if not slightly better, in some aspects. Because they get all the buffs that Shadow Pyromanes get, and then they also get a hydrated buff, a pack buff. So they're really, really good. And they do insane amounts of damage. So I've got most of the tombs and caves locked up, as you can see, like locations pinged up on my map. I need to get all the ones on the new side of the map figured out where they are. I'm going to have to do some exploration and try to get them loaded in so I can figure out where those are. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so, like I said, the damn thing crashed again. Alright. I'm just gonna spawn back in, grab myself, teleport myself, wherever I'm at, because I have no clue. Teleport myself back to base, and then I'm gonna wrap it up, because I can't continue to keep trying to fly around and crash. Because it seems to be only doing it when I'm flying around. But if I'm trying to cross like half the map to get somewhere, it's going to take me forever on foot. Because I don't have anything that can do it. I don't get why this thing's crashing so much. Where am I? Okay, so it saved right when I landed here to swap to my Minguana. Okay, so that's not terrible. But this thing is now officially crashed, I want to say close to like 6 or 7 times. In an hour and a half. I think that's a new record for me. Oh, I'll definitely be doing more streams, don't you worry about that one. It's just, it's getting annoying that it keeps crashing. There's nothing I can do at the moment because of the fact that it's just legitimately something on their end. There's a bug or something that they caused, and it's just, it constantly is going to crash no matter what I do about it. The only plausible thing I can do would be just deal with it. Transfer all my gotchas. Keep my otter on me. That's got 96 in there. We'll store those in there, I suppose. Go to this, and then, yeah, we're probably going to wrap it up, because that's... Hopefully they'll have something fixed before, like, the weekend's over. Because there will not be any streams on the next 2 days, because the weekends are my time with the wife. But there will be videos. That is definitely going to be happening. I will have videos up. But there will not be any streams this weekend. There will be one more than likely Monday. Maybe. Because I got to do a bulk recording day on Monday. There's a lot I got to get done Monday. Because for a little bit next week, I'll be completely away from the computer, so there won't be any streams at all, but there will be videos hopefully recorded and pre-recorded for those days. As I say that, I poop. But we're going to end up setting that up so you guys will have content for the whole time I'm gone. But thank you guys for hanging on out. I'm hoping they fix this thing really soon. Because in an hour and a half, we crashed close to, I want to say 6 or 7, maybe even 8 times, and still have that like lag input glitch thing that it does. But thank you guys for hanging on out. I will see you guys later.